Yeah, so let's get onto all fours and let's have our hands underneath our shoulders and our legs underneath our hips. And let's also keep them like shoulder and hip width distance apart. Relaxing your head and at the same time extending it. Also checking in your lower back. And instead of letting it drop, lift it up slightly, but don't overlay it. Just let it like come to that point where it feels inside of your body what is straight, yeah? And also let's do the same with our feet and our hands. Really seeing how we can align it. And for me, that's standing on an uneven beach. I just dug myself into the ground. But I work with very flexible material here. Oh, spreading your fingertips. Placing down as much as the sole of your hand as you can. Tucking in. If you have hypermobile legs like me, then you actually tuck in your, what is it called? Hand? Elbow joints, so that it's not pushing forward, but you tuck it in. Straighten your shoulders, remembering that lower back. Letting that straight feeling follow you all the way from your ass. Lifting up, aligning the spine, tucking in the head, strengthening the core, strengthening your arms. Ah, relaxing your jaw. Ah, allowing the breath to travel out through your mouth. Ah. And we're just going to start with a little shake of our head, letting our jaw hang. Ah. Because actually to be working on the hip area, we can work with relaxing our jaw, relaxing our head, relaxing our mouth, letting the tongue hang loose, letting the chin shake from side to side. Letting the sounds of your body come out through the mouth. Slowly stopping. Taking a slow breath out. Staying, feeling. Start to lower your belly and your hips and raise the head and raise it up towards the sky. And then breathing out, round your back, tuck in that tailbone, tuck in that head, tuck in that chin, straighten out those arms, lift, push. Breathing out. And breathing in, allowing your belly to drop, allowing your chest to rise, and your head to rise. Breathing in and out slowly, slowly. Allowing the body to move, and at the same time feeling the movement. Moving with the breath. In and out. Oh. Oh. Taking one last cycle in your own time and your own space, and then you are finished with a deep exhale. You hold it there, emptying out the body, emptying out, stretching up. And then slowly, slowly, you come back down to a neutral, feeling into the alignment of your body. Keeping your eyes closed, the focus on the sensations and the vibrations inside. And we are going to be breathing in, and we're going to look over our right shoulder and looking back at our hands. Breathing in, coming to the middle, breathing out again, looking over towards the left ass and the shoulder. You can also do this with your eyes closed. Or maybe actually it's good to do with your eyes open so that you really see where your ass is, and if you can bend as much so that you can actually see it. And also when we use our eyes in yoga, actually, we are exercising the eyes. And that also helps us to not have to wear so many glasses. And we also move the hip at the same time. It's almost like we get a little twerk in there. Taking the last round here. And coming back to neutral once more. And then we are gonna place our legs. We're gonna do this quite wide today, guys. So place your knees really wide apart, spreading them out. Come a little bit closer to you guys, yeah? A little bit limited here with my blanket, yeah, but really spreading it, getting deep into those hips. And falling downwards. Tucking in that head, straightening out those hands. Letting the weight of your body drop down towards your heels. Yes, to open up those pleasure pathways we sometimes, not sometimes, many times actually, we have to ride that highway where the blockages are, huh? So the sensations that arise in the body can be quite intense. So, yeah, we ride the pleasure pathways and we open up all the gates, please. Welcome aboard, and yeah, enjoy the sensations within your body. And how is it if we don't make such a big difference in between the different sensations, and like also feel into your body, guys? And when it's too much, huh? You can also place a pillow on your feet there. What's it called? Your heels, yeah? In between your heels and your buttocks. And that pillow would just like give you a support and create that gravity feeling of the contact point. And you get to keep some space, yeah? So take care of your body when you board this plane. Make it comfortable for yourself, and at the same time stay on that edge. And also, if you want the sensation to be less, you can also just tuck in those knees and place them closer together so that you almost, in one way, can also rest on top of them into a whole completely regular child's pose. Yeah. So this is really a resting pose. That's what it's meant for in yoga. But everything depends on which level you take into the pose, and that's how we can adjust ourselves always. So try to stay in that area in between pleasure and pain, but we can also welcome in other sensations that are maybe not completely within our comfortable range, and practicing them on the yoga mat. I was going to say that creates it practice in life, and it does. And at the same time, I must say, I am not always within that range where I can hold that sensation. Oh, that can come up as thoughts, emotion, triggers, huh? Hold that sensation in the real plane and just act as cool and breathe into it. But maybe noticing it is also the first step, because what we do here on the mat is that it's a practice arena. It's a practice arena for life. It's a practice arena to be with the body. So I'm going to join you on this one. We're going to go in there together, guys. Into our bodies, individually and together. Ah. 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 See if it's available for you, or maybe just do it. When you breathe out, just let go a little bit more and sink into that sensation. Try to loosen up the muscles that maybe are restricting you and holding you a little bit higher up. In your thighs, in your legs, in your ass, in your lower back. So that's why it's good to use a pillow if you are in a place where you cannot relax into it, because that's where we want to go. We want to go into relaxation. Oh. Oh. The same way, releasing the hole in the face and the jaw, and letting the mouth to open, and letting the tongue to hang loose. Oh. Making those sounds, guys, making those sounds. The sounds from the inside. Oh. 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 So when we go into this yin yoga poses, when we hold the body still in one place for a very long time, we're not even working with the muscles anymore. And we are, yes, we are working with the muscle, but we are going deeper, yeah? So the longer we hold things, we go deeper and deeper into the body, yeah? So when we hold the pose this long, we are getting into the fascia. And the fascia is where we hold our nervous system. So that's why actually with this kind of yoga, that maybe is, I don't know, maybe I'm over exaggerating. Maybe this is not so intense for you as it is for me. And maybe it's different, and maybe all, but maybe it's no competition either. Huh? But when we hold so long, we are going beyond the tissue and we are going into the fascia. So we are opening up those pleasure pathways deep, deep, deep inside of our body. Ah. 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 Gently inviting in some strength into your arms and your legs. And slowly start pushing your way up. Just standing here at the top for a little bit. Taking that weight off the hips. Just standing here before we do any movements. With our eyes closed. Noticing the sensations within. And allowing the energetic body to catch up. And from here, we're gonna start to move our hips almost, yeah, like we did before with the up and down movements. But now we're just doing it with our pelvic floor. So just lifting up your arms and tucking it in. Keeping your head down to the ground. That we are working with the lower part of the spine here. And you can put your attention on your genitals and just feel this motion of ride and of lovemaking. Of hip opening, of lubrication from within. And gently start to let your pelvic area move in the way that it wants to move. Drawing a pattern, lifting up your ass, really getting deep within, and at the same time staying slow and small. Allowing the rest of the body to slowly start to follow. Moving your shoulders. Moving your jaw. Start to let your body move in the way that your body wants to move. So that it can feel so open. But also with this, we go into those areas where the sensation is maybe held a little bit, yeah? So we go in to that stiffness. We try to move into all of those areas in our bodies, like even under the armpits. How can we create space? Like really get into our armpits even, huh? Oh. And gently, gently make the movement slower and slower and slower until you are stopping up. And then start to make your way down very slow into laying on all fours. We are going down into our final resting position for now. Place one hand on your abdomen and one hand on your heart, or on your breast, or on your chest. Aligning that body a little bit, feeling if your hips are aligned, your shoulders, your neck. Inviting that hold to let go of the ass. Ah, I say relax Uranus and the rest shall follow. Ah, and to relax Uranus, you release to start to relax the things around the anus, huh? So start to invite in that attention into the ass area, into that muscle. As you breathe out, just allow that muscle to let go for now. Ah. Also opening up your mouth. Ah. Breathing into the jaw, breathing into the mouth, and letting it hang a little bit looser on each exhale. Ah. Breathing into the shoulders. Ah, and just inviting in those shoulders to drop. Ah, to let go. And breathing into your feet. Feeling your feet. And start to let go of any held sensation or any held focus. And just notice the sensation within your whole body. Notice how does it feel right here and right now. Ah. Ah. Ah, take a deep breath. Really feel your body. Start to invite in sensei movements into your fingers, into your toes. And start to stretch that beautiful body of yours. Moving it in any way that is really, really, really nice for you to wake up. So how do you want to wake up? How do you want to rise? What parts of your body wants to move in that dance? Ah. Thank you so much for being here together today. Ah, mm, mm. Rising in the way that your body wants to rise. Getting ready for the here and now. Thank you so much for following, and please, yeah, please do subscribe, yeah, and also follow me on Patreon for more, as I'm also sharing dances and tempos and massages and things, inspiring to the self-contact and the love and those pleasure pathways. Mm.